there. And so, yeah, you're right, not a lot. And so here we got a couple of sky photos from Fairfield. So in the far west, and you just couldn't see much of anything. And that fog is slowly lifting up. They did extend the dense fog advisory till 3 o'clock this afternoon. And so just use some caution out there. Here's 10 a.m. by New Salem. Thanks to Elaine for sending this one in. And you can see a little bit more there. So it's still very, very hit or miss. But either way, we have a lot of moisture at the surface. It's not leaving us with the snow depth right now. This is where we stand right now with the snow depth. I did show this earlier this week, and we're just seeing less and less and less of it. But I do want to talk about, this is not the right, never mind. We do have the snow depth of none. 17% of the upper plains here is pictured to have some snow on the ground. That mainly comes from South Dakota as well as Minnesota. But we bring it to 1 year ago here on this Groundhog's Day. We had 10 to 20 inches on the ground, and the upper plains had 88% of the ground covered with snow, again, of 10 to 20 inches. So that is just incredible there. Again, compare that to none right now. And of course, we're going to keep the melting going here, and we're going to introduce the shadow. He saw his shadow, no shadow, so that led to an early spring here, potentially, according to the groundhog in Puxatawney, Pennsylvania. It makes sense because he saw that cloudy sky as well as those temperatures over there in those mid-30s. And that is actually very comparable to what we're seeing right now across the northern plains here. Now, having said that, I know I mentioned the fog. It's still foggy in some areas, but now we have a high moving out and a low moving in. So that is going to tighten up our pressure gradient. And from here on out, those winds should be picking up, stirring up the atmosphere a little bit. And so that's going to leave us to the southeast winds. We'll see our gusts right about 35 miles per hour. So hopefully that eliminates our fog, and it should. It's just a little slow going right now, but we are seeing the winds picking up in the western half of the region. But I do want to turn it to the weekend here because don't expect much sunshine. We have a series of energy coming through, or pieces of energy coming through, and that's going to be leading to the gloomy skies. Areas of drizzle, not necessarily the rain showers per se. Yes, they'll fall in western North Dakota, like west of Highway 85 and to eastern Montana, but here in western central North Dakota, most of it's going to be that drizzle to the icky cloud cover that we're seeing. So little if any sunshine. Temperatures, though, they're going to plateau right in those 40s. So we're doing okay temperature wise. It's just we have the percentages going on because of the rain here and that drizzle. So not necessarily again in North Dakota, but it's more so if you're taking a drive, Krista, to like Billings. If you're going to like Fargo per se, you should be okay. Not to mention temperatures in the 40s. It's next week, I think, though, will increase some of that moisture chances again.
All right, and I guess we can't complain about it. We haven't seen a whole lot of it this winter.
No, we haven't, and so no snowpack right now, but we'll see how the springtime goes.
Great, thanks so much, Heidi.